All right, been true. Well, you're fourth place?
Yep.
Are you? I don't know if you've been anywhere, but are you back? That seemed pretty good performance.
I'm racing Boston, so today I was always seeing it as a workout. My goal is just to run 63, 64 to get ready for the marathon in a few weeks. And I was very fortunate that it was a very slow race because of the wind and the cold, so I was able to stick around for the whole time. And then Andy and Ed decided to sprint, and I was right there, and I decided to, have fun with them. So that's how it ended up.
But 63, 64. You got to factor in the wind and the weather, right? It's pretty.
Yeah. It's all right.
Minutes, right?
Yeah. But the focus is always in a few more weeks to Boston. So going up for a nice long cool down now to get a good day in, and see where I am in a few more weeks.
And how's the preparations going?
I think it's going all right. We'll see.
Did you do
I've
anything?
done a lot of miles, so that's about it.
Did you do anything in particular for the course? Boston's so unique,
So this course is a lot like running at home. So running at home, everything's hilly. There's no real flats. It's been cold. It's been windy. So it has. The course today didn't really affect me too much, or the weather affected me too much, because that's kind of what I've been used to. So I think I was, it played to my advantage a lot today.
So Ben, you were pretty excited, I guess, before New York to run. You put in all the training and then you got sick, had to scratch. I guess what was training like pointing towards for New York?
It's tough to tell, but everything was clicking a lot better than it was the previous year. I would go to the track to do some faster stuff and be dragging from the miles, but as soon as I started running, I'd be able to run the splits I needed to or faster quite easily. And it was one of those things where I was like, I'm actually a lot fitter than I think I am. But having 18, 19-month-old, the biggest challenge has been just staying healthy and being able to have those big workouts and those high mileage and be able to recover from them. You go and do a really hard long run and your immune system's pretty shot for the next day afterwards, and then all of a sudden the kid comes home with a snotty nose and then you're down and out. So that's been the biggest battle. I got hit pretty hard a few weeks ago. I had to take like 4 days off. And that's been just, you just gotta go with the flow with it, and can't get too caught up with it, and try to get the fitness in when you can. But yeah, it's a different way of training, but it's exciting.
Were you tempted to step back on the track, or is it now just fully roads?
Yeah, I think it's just fully roads. Now trying to run anything fast just feels so foreign to me. I was down in Florida a little while ago because my in-laws live down there, and going to the track and running 30-second 200s feels like I'm sprinting as opposed to just an easy flush. But so yeah, it's been a little bit different. Yeah.
And the shoes are such a big deal. It seems like ASICS is a really good road shoe. Is that the case?
Yeah, no, I think.
It's all anecdotal, but I'm like, that person's an ASICS. They did really well.
I think a lot of the companies that are starting to catch up. I've really, I enjoy them. They're quite fast. I don't do any really of my training in them. I kind of save them for the races. And so it does feel very fast when I've hopped onto them for the races.
And some guys are training in them now. Is that sort of just a conscious decision? Like you're just used to training in the regular shoes?
Yeah.
Some people you can recover quicker. You should train in them. Like, what's your thinking of that?
So now that I'm a road guy, I basically just roll out my trainer shoes and do all my workouts in those, as opposed to being a track guy where I change into flats or change into spikes. I have a little bit more laissez-faire attitude about it all. and just trying to get the effort in. And so that's the main reason why I don't change into shoes anymore. But yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see how the super soft foams, how people's bodies are adapting to them long term. It'll be interesting because counterintuitively you always think that softer foam's easier on the body, but you actually have to put out a lot more force to be able to run in a softer foam, and that force has to go somewhere. And so the physics of it, I don't know how the bodies are going to handle that long term, but short term they're great.
And do you have to? I mean, you're no longer young guy.
Yeah.
You're Galen Rupp's age, right? Pretty much. Just saw him limping out of here. Like, do you have to take more recovery between workouts now, or modify your workouts a bit? Like, what's the biggest difference in training now versus say like 10 years ago or something?
I haven't been able to do the super high end intensity that I used to be able to do for a long time now. I think that's the thing that really beats me up a lot. That's one of the reasons why I've kind of had to step away from the track, because any of that faster reps, everything would hurt, and I'd hobble around the house every morning. Running more of like the road marathon stuff where it's a lot more just threshold, nothing really anything faster than that. The body can absorb that a lot better. And so that's the biggest balance, is touch that faster speed very rarely to help keep some longevity.
Feel free plug. New coffee company? The roasting stuff? Like, no? How long have you been doing it? The one you've been doing?
Oh, I've been doing it just for fun on the side.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I saw it in your bio. It looked like it was like a brand new company.
No, it's every now and then when I'm bored, I'll go and roast, and then they'll have beans available. It's not really. If you order, you're not necessarily going to get coffee anytime soon. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've got a Jura coffee machine.
Yeah?
Maybe I need to get beans. Life-changing thing.